Guys, welcome back to my channel Love to Learn. In this tutorial, I want to explain about how to print elements in singly linked list. In our previous tutorial, we explained about what is singly linked list, how to represent it, and how to create a singly linked list. If you guys missed those tutorials, then please check our data structure playlist in our channel. Let's start without getting delayed. Initially, we will explain about how to print elements in the singly linked list with help of animation. Then we can move towards implementation. Okay, so you can easily get it how we are doing and what's happening internally. If you observe here at the right bottom corner, we have some lines of code, right? This is a code which is used to traverse the elements and print the data. So now I said traversing, right? What is meant by traversing is, if you want to print data, you need to move from one element to another, right? So that's what called traversing. This algorithm will help us to understand how to traverse between element to another element and how to print data while moving from one element to another element. Okay, let's start. Initially, I have created a variable, temporary variable, current, and I have initialized it with head. We know, right? What is head? Head is nothing but entry point of a singly linked list. You can observe it here. We have an arrow indicating as head. It is nothing but entry point of a singly linked list. Now I have initialized my variable current with our head. Now, if you observe, we have our current variable at head. Now we started traversing from one element to another and printing the data. Okay, here we are checking whether the current element is null or not. You can observe it here, right? It's not null. We have data 1 and reference to the next node. So we will move towards the next line. We will print the data and again we will move to the another element. We are done with this element, right? So we are moving to the another element. Now our current will be pointed at second node, which have data 2 and reference to the next node. And again we will check whether it is null or not. It is not null, right? We will print the data and we will move to the next element. Again the process continues here, guys. Here we will check the same and we will print the data and we will traverse to the next element. We are just checking whether the element is null or not. It's not null. We are printing the data. We are moving to the next element. Now we have last node here, which contains data 5 and next reference to the next node is null. It means it is the last element. We are checking whether the element is null or not. It is not null, so we are printing the data and we are moving to the next element. What is current now? Current equal to current dot next. Current dot next is nothing but null. So we have current equal to null. Here we will check whether the current is not or null or not. It's null, right? So we are done with this loop. Our loop will be broken now. I hope you guys understood how the elements are traversing from one to another and how we are printing the data. Now we are done with explaining with help of animation. Now let's go to the implementation. If you observe, it's the representation of singly linked list, this part, and here we have created a linked list, singly linked list, which contains elements 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I need to print them. Let's start writing the logic here. Okay, if you observe, we have input parameters a node. Let me say node current equal to head, and while current not equal to null, system.out.println current.data, and we are moving to the next element here, current.next. Now let me try to debug it. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll just try to just print the data first. Like I just want to run the application and check whether the logic working well or not. If it is working well, then I'll show it by debugging. Here we are calling this print data method. Here we are passing head node. in this list we have elements 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me run the application. Our result is 1, 2, 3, 4, which are nothing but elements in the linked list. Now let me add a debug point here, and let me say debug as Java application. Yeah, we observe we have head which have elements 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have initialized it to, I can say you have assigned it to variable current, which contains now data 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, now we are validating whether this element is current element is null or not. It's not null, right? So we are moving towards the next line. We are printing the data and we are now traversing to the next element. Here if you observe, it's changed, right? In the current we move towards next element. That is the reason we have 2, 3, 4 now. We are validating it now and printing the data and traversing to the next element. And again we are validating, printing the data, moving to the next element. And again we are validating, printing the element and moving towards next element. Now we have current equal to null, so this condition will be false, right? Now, yeah, we are done with this. I hope you guys got it, how to traverse elements from one to another in a single linked list and how to print data. If you guys like my video, please subscribe.